From somewhere in the United States of America is Truck John O.T.R. Who knows where I'll be live streaming from? It could be a rest area. It could be a truck stop. Or maybe even a Walmart parking lot. That's right, every Tuesday and Thursday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. It's the Trucker John OTR live stream.
Give or take a half an hour or so.
That's right. It's going down. It's going down. My name is John. Too hot to handle. So I'm setting it over there. I wanted to have it where, you know, while I was eating, you could just see the outside. Stuff my face. Hopefully this is working. I'm crossing my fingers. Hoping for the best here. I was on doing a kind of a short show today anyhow, because I got to get going on the road. Might be even a shorter show than I thought, the way it's and losing the connection. That's lovely. That's a lovely shot, isn't it? Stuff that pie hole, John. So I'm right here in Coalinga, California. I don't know if you saw my video I did I guess a couple weeks ago from Harris Ranch, where I got that barbecue brisket sandwich, which was delicious. I still think about it to this day. I'm actually, that's on the other side of the freeway. The Interstate 5 is right here. On the other side, Harris Ranch is on the east side of the interstate. I'm on the west side right now. On this side, they've got a Denny's. And there's a Best Western in Motex. I've stayed at the Best Western here a couple times. I didn't stay, last night I just stayed in the truck. I got in real late. And but I parked right across the street from the Denny's, and so that's where I'm having this right now. Well, but I ordered this from Denny's. Old Denny's. So anyhow, I'm on my way to Phoenix. I got to get there today. I got 500 and I think 560 something miles to go. So I'm driving all day. As long as I get there by midnight, though, I'm good. In terms of you know, the window, the delivery window. So I know, Julie, I have Denny's too. I don't think they're that bad. I just did the build your omelet. And I got, so I put what I always like to get are mushrooms and jalapenos, and I always say easy jalapenos because I don't want it to be a billion jalapenos. And they put just the right amount, and just to give it a little, you know, just a little tang, I guess you'd say. And I got hash browns, and this time I got hash browns with cheese. I don't always do that, but what the hell. And I got a call. And as soon as I eat this, oh, I got some toast too. I'll probably be hitting the road. So anyhow, well, like I said, so I'm in California and heading out to Phoenix. And actually,
this has been the first time. Remember, if you've been watching me, you know I've been complaining about the load board being so horrible. I mean, literally, like the worst I've ever seen it. Certainly in my 7 years as an IC, as a independent contractor, and but finally I've been getting some good loads. So where I'm all booked up, I finished this load today, and then I've got a load from there going back here, basically up north a little bit in Central California, and then from there I got a load going back up to Centralia, which is where I just came down from. So it's good to have, it gives you a good feeling. Got your week all booked up, and then you just hope that nothing either happens to the truck or happens to those loads, because so you get a breakdown on your truck, and then that could screw everything up. Or if one of those loads for some reason gets withdrawn, they pull it, then that screws everything up. And both of those things have happened to me more than once. So it's not like it's a really far-fetched, but for the best. Whatever happens, and then you got to roll with the punches, But as of today, I'm all booked up until next week. I'm trying to get something. I got a load from Centralia. Oh no, I haven't got that yet because it wasn't ready. But there is a load that is on the board, just waiting for that check mark. It goes basically from Portland to Salt Lake City. It's a good paying load, and it gets me kind of not real close, but kind of on the way back to Vegas. I need to get back to Vegas. I haven't been there since my son's wedding, so it's been a little over a month since I was there. I did take care of business, and I need to go and get my ballot. It's probably sitting in my mailbox, because I do have the vote by mail, but it doesn't do me any good if the thing is just sitting in my mailbox, right? So I need to get home, hopefully before November 8th. Yeah, at least whenever I'm in a place, if there's a Waffle House around, I like to go to Waffle House too. I don't think I've ever had a chicken melt. I think I've only gone in there for breakfast, like breakfast time. So I always get, the breakfasty stuff. I'm trying to think if I've ever had like a lunch or a dinner there or not. Seems like it's always breakfast. I don't think they have any Waffle Houses in California. I know they got them in Arizona. In Colorado. I'm not even sure if they have them in Utah. I'm trying to think if I've seen one in Utah. You guys get to watch me eat. Aren't you guys happy? Okay, so what's been going on this week? Let's see, Jolie says, I used to work weekend waiting tables at the dive bar, and we got to work around 4:30 a.m. We'd go to Waffle House every Friday and Saturday night. I always got a chicken melt and hash brown. Well, now I've got to try it. I mean, next time I'm in there, I got to try that. All right, that was good. So, okay, so what's been going on? What'd you guys do? Did you guys watch any of the debates? Did you watch anything interesting on TV? What's been going down in the world? Let's see. There was the Herschel Walker debate. You guys know that they already had a second debate, but Herschel didn't show up for some reason. Maybe his advisors said, you know, we don't see it getting any better. Maybe you better sit this one out. What the deal? I didn't hear if they gave any explanation on that as to why Herschel was a no-show. But there he was, Raphael Warnock, and then there was like some third-party candidate, and in the middle was this empty little podium where Walker was supposed to be. I don't know. Can you guys hear that? There's a crew, like a landscape crew over here. They're putting in at the best. It looks like they're putting fake glass. And, let's see if you can hear, they got the music going. Maybe, I hope I don't get a copyright. I might get a copyright. That's copyrighted music. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's some nice Mexican music. We're here in Coalinga, into some Mexican music, you know. But I don't know. I guess it could be copyrighted because it's just off a radio station. So maybe I can't have that in the background. I don't know. But anyhow, Lisa B says she does not watch TV. Okay, well, you just have to come here to Trevor John to get all your news and information. Boy, you're in trouble. Boy, you're in trouble. I keep looking at my iPhone, so if this kind of looks like I'm over here talking, because I'm talking to the iPhone. Boy, that made a big glare, though, didn't it? When I did that. Maybe I should shut that. Maybe I should shut the whole thing. I don't know. There's a lot of glare coming in. Oh, now it's totally dark. Oh boy, I just can't win, can I? I'll turn my light on. I don't know. I don't know what's better, what's worse. So you're not the only one in the dark, Lisa B. Now I'm in the dark. But anyhow, we got 5 people watching. That's cool. Make sure you give me that thumbs up. Or you can give me the thumbs down. You know, who am I to tell you which direction to point your thumb, right? You can go up, you can go down. I can handle it. I got big shoulders. I can handle it. You want to give me a thumbs down? Sure, fine. Be that way. Oh, I think I chased off somebody. We went from 5 down to 3 real quick. They're like, this guy's a boring ass jerk. Anyhow, so I'm here in Coalinga, California. Gas is I just got gas yesterday up in Orland, and back up to $6.59 a gallon. I remember I paid a couple months ago, or whatever it was, maybe a few months ago, it was up to like $7.05, and then it dropped down. I don't know if we ever in California, if it's gone below below 6 recently, you know, in this year, you know. But now it's back up to $6.59 here in California. I could have got fuel in Oregon, and it was 5 something there. But see what happens in Oregon, though. One of the reasons why it's cheaper at the pump is because they don't, at least for the big trucks, I'm not sure how they do it for the cars, but for the big trucks, they don't have the like all those state taxes and whatever taxes onto it. So what they do is they keep track of your miles that you drive in the state, and they can do it through your transponder, and then they send you at the end of the month, they send you a tax bill. And so, and I've had that be anywhere from like $140 to over $400, depending on how much I'm in there. Well, how much fuel I buy, because they do base it on the fuel you buy. It isn't just how much you drive, but I guess they know that you're in the state or something. I don't know. So I just know that if I don't buy any fuel there, then I don't get that tax bill. And sometimes I have to get fuel there because you're there and I'm out of fuel. So just buy as little fuel as possible there, even though it is cheaper. So I don't know. I mean, you could buy the cheap fuel and at the end of the month get a bill from them for, like I said, I've gotten anywhere from $140 to $440, or even $500, I think. Or you can go to California, which is, you know, the next state down, and pay I don't know, about maybe $1 more a gallon. So if you get, like, I just got 130 gallons, it cost me $800 and something. So I don't know. It might just be a wash. It might just come out about the same anyhow at the end, you know. Hey, Kidado. Hey, better late than never, Ken. That's what I always say. Better late than never. Because it's better than never being. How's that? I should write that down. Unless I'm plagiarizing it, like unwittingly. Better late than never is better than never being. Has anyone ever said that before, or did I just make that up? Am I the originalist on that? Does anybody know, or am I just getting that because I heard it? Like Benjamin Franklin said that or something. I don't know. So let me know if that's original. If it's original, I'll make another little sign. Here's my other one. It says, "It's never too late to start thinking about next week." And I was thinking about I could change it. Like, it's never too late or too early to start thinking about next week. Either way, it's never, you know. That's a gym. That's a Trucker John gym right there. So maybe better late than never is better than never being there. If that's an original, I'm gonna write it down. But you never know. I might have just heard that somewhere, and I just don't remember. Maybe I'll write it down anyhow. Uh-oh. My dash cam did something, for some reason. Somebody walking around out there? What's the deal about the apple? Did somebody want an apple on their chicken melt? Because I wasn't keeping up with the chat. I was in my own little thing, making my little sayings and stuff. So yeah, Jolie was saying, I always ordered my hash browns scattered, smothered, and covered. That's crispier hash browns with onion and cheese. So important. Kenneth Otto says, passes Jolie a digital apple. Oh. I didn't even know you could do that. What do you do with a digital apple? Just pretend like you're eating it, I guess. Huh? Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Till your daddy takes your T-bird away. Mm-hmm. Oh, Kenneth, it's symbolism. Okay, all right. Okay, I'll go with that. I'll go along with that. Okay, symbolism. All right. So you notice I've changed over to my Rams hats because my Dodgers are eliminated because they lost to the stupid, idiotic Padres. And so that was a waste of the season. That was a waste of a perfectly good season. 111 wins. What an epic fail. I mean, I don't care how many division titles and one sort of sus world championships that Dave Roberts won. He should just be immediately fired. You take a team that has 111 wins and you go get beat by the Padres in your first round. First 2 out of 3 you lose and you're gone, you're done. Sorry, Dave, you gotta go. I don't care what anybody says about this or that or the other. Fucking Dave Roberts needs to go. I mean, that's one of the biggest fails in sports I've ever seen. Where this team had one of the greatest seasons in the history of the Major League Baseball. Not just the history of the Dodgers. And the Dodgers have been around pretty much since the history of Major League Baseball. But I think it was like the 4th highest winning total ever, right? In over 100 years of Major League Baseball. And then they go and they get their butts kicked by the Padres, a team that they beat by over 20-something games in the regular season. There's got to be some accountability. There's got to be something. And you can't just take. I know the players play, and the players will be dealt with. They're going to be getting rid of a lot of players, and they're going to be bringing a lot of players in. They need to get rid of Dave Roberts, too. He needs to also pay the price of being an idiot. Being an idiot for not keeping his starting pitcher in there past 5 innings, who was dealing, who was shutting down the Padres. Okay. You don't take out your pitcher just because of some sort of analytic bullshit in the playoffs. The playoffs are a whole different animal than the regular season. You stay with your hot hand, and the thing is, they'd been doing that all regular season. Where if their pitchers had pretty low pitch count, and that they were looking good and strong, and they were getting outs. They let him go 6-7 innings before they went to the bullpen. So now all of a sudden he wants to change his whole fucking philosophy in the playoffs. That's not where you change. You do what got you there. You know, it's like that say, you dance with the one that brung you. You do what got you there. You don't all of a sudden change. It's the same way with they benched Cody Bellinger, and I know Bellinger's had a sucky season, but the guy they put him in there didn't do any better. And Belly's had some really clutch hits over the years. Clutch hits. Maybe his batting average is down, but I would rather go with Belly than Trace Thompson. I'll tell you that much. Not that Trace Thompson's bad. He's a good guy. He's a good player. But I wouldn't bench Belly in the playoffs. After all this year, you've gone through, you stuck with him the whole season. The whole season. You stuck with him with a shitty batting average. But he had some clutch hits. He had some big games this year even. He's a former NL MVP. And now all of a sudden you want to bench him to make some sort of statement or something? What the fuck? Fuck you, Dave Roberts. So, you know, Dave, if you're watching this, which I know you are, because why wouldn't you? You fucking suck, motherfucker, and you should be fucking fired. Period. End of story. Okay, so people are talking about sports in here, saying it's rigged or whatever. That's bullshit. It's not rigged. If I believed it's rigged, then I would never watch. Have there been incidents of rigging? Have there been incidences of things happening? Yes, of course. Hey, Kinky Streets, I didn't even notice that you were are you the one saying it was rigged and all that shit? I just, you know, I've been blabbing on here. Oh, so hey, I'm glad you're here though, Kinky Streets. Welcome to the show. But anyhow, so the Dodgers are out, and so now I can go ahead and just put my Rams hats on. I got lots of Rams hats. I got lots of Dodger hats. Those are my two favorite teams and my two favorite sports. So now it's time to just concentrate on football, and hopefully the Rams, you know, they actually managed to beat a shitty team last week. They actually were able to beat the Carolina Panthers, one of the shittiest teams in the league. So congratulations, Rams. You did good. You beat a shitty team. Now you're playing, I think they're playing Seattle this next game. And and I think it's at home. So you're at home. You're the defending champions. You should be able to beat Seattle, you motherfuckers. Jesus Christ. Get an old line. What were they thinking? They didn't get any fucking old linemen. Their you know, main left tackle retired. And you didn't think maybe you should go out and get some linemen, you know? Come on, man. That's another one. Sean McVay, if you're watching this, and I know you are, because why wouldn't you be? You need to get your shit together, or else, because I know last year you were talking about maybe retiring, and everyone's like, no, don't retire, don't retire. Well, you know what? If you continue this way, maybe you should just retire. Yeah. Maybe it's time. If you can't beat, you can only beat shitty teams, and you're the defending champions, and you have basically everyone you had last year except for that old line situation, which is very, very vital and important. And I don't know why you guys didn't go out and get some linemen. But if you're just gonna shit the place up, then maybe you should. You just got married to a beautiful young lady. Maybe you should just retire and go off on the sunset. It's a cutthroat business, pal. You have a shitty season. This is the not for long league. NFL stands for not for long, and so if you're gonna shit the place up, then maybe you should just go. That's all I got to say about that. That's all I got to say about that. Yeah. Just gonna drink my coffee. Yeah, other than that, I have no opinion. So those are the only two sports I really get, I guess, kind of passionate about, is baseball and football. I don't watch that much basketball. I don't watch any hockey. And all the other sports, I don't really care about. Just don't have time for it. For golf, you know, I'm not gonna watch golf. I'm not gonna watch fucking gymnastics or any of that shit. That people always say they only watch. The people only watch it once every 4 years. Yeah, because it actually kind of means something. It's kind of interesting. It's not interesting enough for me to watch it every fucking week, you know. I mean, I'll watch it once every 4 years. You know, give me a break. Don't bust my balls because I don't watch gymnastics every goddamn week. You know, or figure skating. Yeah, it's fun to watch it every 4 years. That's about all I can take of that shit. Be lucky with that. Feel good about that. If it wasn't for the Olympics, I would never watch this shit. So, y'all, you gymnasts and figure skaters, be fucking happy that I'll give you my attention once every 4 years, and be happy about it, and make your endorsements. I'm getting angry now. Kiki Street says something about Mickey Mantle. He owned a bar in Central Park South in the early 1990s. I used to talk to him a lot. He just hung out there. No one bothered him. That's cool. Yeah, I'm not holding back there, Lisa B. Sometimes I go off on tangents. I have no idea. I don't plan this show. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about, which is probably to the detriment of the show. Maybe I should do some show prep or whatever. But I just wing it, man. I'm just winging it, you know. So I don't know. I was going to go off on sports and start talking about sports. You know, you just never, the Trucker John shows like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. That was a very poorly done Forrest Gump. But I do know what love is, Jenny. Something like that. I'm just pulling shit out of my ass now. But anyhow, I probably should go ahead and start the old pre-trip clock. That means in about 15 minutes I gotta hit the road, Jack. So I'm gonna start my shift. So in about 15-20 minutes or whatever, I'll be hitting the road. Like I said, I'm going to Phoenix, Arizona. Good old Phoenix, or as I like to call it, hell. Anybody who goes there to live, I don't know what you're thinking. It's starting to get maybe cooler now and maybe through February or March or something, but the rest of the year is fucking hell. So I don't even know why you would want to live there. Of course, I mean, if you have a nice house with nice air conditioning and you can just stay in there all day. But I wouldn't even go out to check the mail, man. I mean, it's fucking crazy there. I hate it there. And the reason I hate it there is because I'm a truck driver, and a lot of times I have to stay overnight in my truck. And a lot of times during the summer, it doesn't get below 100 degrees even all night long. And so I got to run my truck all night long to try to keep it as cool in here as possible so shit doesn't start melting. Because I've even had a hotel where I went and got a hotel in Phoenix, and I just kept the truck, but I bobtailed my truck over there, and I just kept the truck running all night, even though I was in the hotel room, because I came in here to kind of check on it, and everything was getting all hot, and I don't know, there's like food in here, it's like melting and shit, you know, and so I was like, fuck that. So I went ahead and just idled my engine all night long, even though I was in the motel room. That's how hot it is there. It's hell for a truck driver. Like I say, if you live there, you can just stay in your house and run your AC, then I guess that's fine. But Fuck, I'd never live there. I don't even like Vegas anymore. I live, because I'm in Vegas, but like I said, I'm only in Vegas maybe 2 nights every couple months, or every 6 weeks or so, whatever. And so I don't even know. It's not like I really live there. Like I'm on the road. I'm in this truck 99.9% of the time. So I don't know. But I'm thinking about places to retire to in a few years, and I don't know. I was thinking about Vegas, but I don't know, man. It gets fucking hot there too. Lisa B says my cousin lives in Scottsdale. She had Al Capone's favorite chair. Not sure if she still had. So the actual Al Capone's chair? Wow, how did she get that? My thing is grass, Lisa B says. I like green stuff. I like grass. Out there, there's a lot of freaking sand. So boring. Boring. The boring. Yeah, it's not very lush or plush and green, that's for sure. It's a lot of rocks and a lot of cactus and Joshua tree. Well, Joshua tree is not too much in Phoenix, but those yuccas or whatever they are, and those what are those weird trees that look like people, kind of. Saguaro, whatever it is. I don't know. But anyhow, lots of stuff. Yeah, it's just too hot. Too hot. So, Keisha says, I live where there's no water shortages. Weather is normal, so no hurricanes. I ain't moving. 80 DK Park is bigger than the whole state of Massachusetts. Wow. Well, that's great that you live. You like where you live. That's one of the secrets of life, the happiness to life. People always ask about that. Adirondack Park. Is that where they make baseball bats? Or was it pencils? What was the thing? Adirondack. It sounds like some company name, like that makes something made out of wood. I don't know, but yeah, finding a place you like to live, that is very important. Montreal, only 1 hour away. In Montreal. Lisa B, be right back. All right, Lisa. I might not be here when you get back because I'm going to be leaving in about, 10 minutes or so. Ticonderoga pencils. Okay. Adirondack. Is there a type of chair called an Adirondack? Chairs. Oh, yeah, and Jolie said chairs. That's what you said. All right. Now, those are the kind of chairs that kind of like, do they slide back and forth kind of like? Catch the lawn guy. Yep, go catch him because, that lawn needs mowed. You don't want him to wait all the way till next week. So anyhow, finding a place to live that you like the weather, you like hopefully the people, some kind of around you. You like things to do. If there's stuff to do, all that kind of stuff is important. That's why I kind of like Vegas because, well, it's not that I like casinos to gamble. I don't really gamble that much, but I do like. There's a lot of entertainment there. If you want to go see a show, like a lot of acts come in. Like, it's not just like the old Vegas shows, but there's lots of big name artists that come there nowadays, and you can catch a lot of shows there. I don't know. I was thinking about maybe buying some land in Arizona, not Phoenix, but up kind of by Kingman. You see, if you go on Facebook or whatever, they've been advertising a lot for land, and I see that land a lot, and it's kind of like east of Kingman, kind of on the way as you're going eastbound on I-40, and you kind of start to get up in the hills a little bit. So it's a little bit cooler, a little bit nicer, I think, than say Kingman, which is another hellhole. This one here, you're getting up a little bit elevated, and there's some nice lots up there. You can get some pretty good sized lots, and you can put on, like I was thinking about just getting a tiny house or something, And so you get your lot, and I think they have 5-acre lots or whatever it was. I forget. It was something like that. So I was thinking about maybe just putting a tiny house on it or something, and because I don't need a big house, and then maybe just buying some like ATVs, and I could just run around, like, on my little 5 acres. Just that's what I would do, because I don't do anything else. I don't hunt. But I do like to, and I haven't ridden anything in a long time. But I used to ride, dirt bikes and stuff like that when I was younger, and because I always grew up in the desert, and you could just make your own like track, So if that's what I would do, I would just, as in my old age, I would just revert back to being a kid again, and I would probably get some type of an ATV, 4-wheeler, quad, or one of those the bigger ATVs, and I would just cut out my own track, man, and I would just do that all the day until the day I die. That's how I live out my days, on my 5-acre land up in Arizona, with my tiny house and my ATV. And they will find me dead someday out there in the field, slumped over my steering wheel, at the ripe old age of 100. I always said I was going to live to be 100. But now as I'm getting older, I'm like, if I make it to like 85 or 90, I guess I'll be happy. I don't even know if I want to live to 100. I've seen some of these people that are 100, and like, might have been good to maybe kick it a little earlier. Maybe you ran it out a little too long. But anyhow, I guess that's my dream. Just to get that land, have my little tiny house, have my ATV, and just run out there like a madman until the day I die. And then they can come find my dead body slumped over the steering wheel, and they can bury me out there for all I care. Make a big monument. Just bury me where I fell, and make a monument. Trucker John died here in his ATV. So that's my dream. Okay, so half the time they forget what length to cut. Got to go out and remind them. Oh yeah, you don't want it too short. You don't want it too long. You want it just right? Because if it's too short, it could kill it or get dead spots. If it's too long, you're like, well, why were you even here? I mean, it's going to grow in 2 days back to where it was. So yeah, you got to get it just right. So you got to stay on them there, Lisa B. So here is Keisha saying 6 cents kilowatt electric hydro, St. Lawrence, cheapest in North America. Wow. Sounds like a good deal. It's almost time to stop cutting for the year, so we got to watch it closely now. Yeah, it kind of goes dormant a little bit in the winter, I guess, huh? Pretty much. Divinity says in the house. Hey there, Divinity. How you doing? Glad to see you here. Make sure you give me that thumbs up or the thumbs down. Like I tell everybody, thumbs up, thumbs down. Who am I to say? I'm not here to tell you which way to vote. Vote red, vote blue, whatever. Vote independent. Vote up or down for Trucker John. Just as long as you vote. That's the important thing. That's the message here. Just as long as you vote. But vote blue. No. So anyhow. But you just caught the tail end of the show, because I'm going to be leaving in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. It looks like I'm missing teeth, but I'm not. They're all there. It's just a weird shadow thing going on. So whenever I open my mouth, it looks like I got teeth missing, but I don't. They're there. They're all there, believe me. It's just a weird shadow thing going on with my teeth right now. So I hope you don't think there's a tooth missing here or right there. It's just sort of set back a little bit. Yeah. It's a weird thing that shadows can do to you. They make you look like your teeth are gone. Anywho, enough of that silliness. Just thought I'd clear that up. That little thing. Divinity said, figures I am always late to the party. Like I said earlier, and I think I invented the last part of this. Better late than never. Wait, what did I say? Oh man, I forgot what I said. Better late than never is better than never being there at all. Now I can't remember how I said it. Better late than never. Better than never being there at all. I don't know. I think that's what I said earlier, and it was golden. The first time I said it, it was like gold. Now it sounds like shit. So I don't know. Maybe I won't write that one down. Anyhow, glad you're here. Yeah, was that my ficus? Was I doing some ficus? I don't even need a filter to do ficus. I could just do ficus with my tooth missing and that tooth down there missing, and I don't even need a filter. I don't need them fancy filters like how Sparks uses a oh, you got the fancy filter going. I don't need that. I just got this. I got this going right here. Right here is what I got going for the ficus. The ficus machine. Anywho, what am I doing? I'm getting crazy in my old age, that's for sure. I wonder if I'll make it to 100. I remember when I was a kid. When I was a kid in elementary school in the 60s, and I don't know, people who are younger than me, I don't know if they still had that. We used to watch films, right? It was actually film, right? It was like a film day, movie day, or whatever. And everyone was all happy. And I remember they would, I think at least 3 or 4 times during elementary school, I think I saw that film with Jiminy Cricket, right? It was Jiminy Cricket. And he would say, like, I want to live to be 103 or whatever. It was like this song, and it was about health and about cheating, like living healthy. And you could live a long life, right? And it was like, you know, I want to be 103 or whatever. So I remember I always thought, okay, I'm going to live to be 100. So from that time on, from whatever it was, 3rd grade or 4th grade, I was like, I'm going to live to be 100. That's my goal. I'm going to live to be 100. That's it. No ifs, ands, or buts. So I'm at 62. I got, 28 years to go? 38 years. Wait. Ooh, wow. Good mathematician there, John. So I got 38 years. And now I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm going to make it or not, because 62 is looking pretty rough. Divinity says she's going to try to get to 108. Wow. My second to last message deleted, very strange. Have a good day. I didn't delete it, Kinky Streets. I did not touch anything. So maybe YouTube, maybe you said something against YouTube guidelines. I don't know. And YouTube came in and said, nope. No, I didn't. But I just want you to know, I did not do that. I did not. I'm over here. That thing's over there. My phone is over here. And if you've noticed, I've been talking about my teeth. I have not been touching any buttons or anything. So I don't know about why something got deleted. It wasn't, but it was not me. It was not I who did it. And I shall stand by that to my grave, to my 100th year of life, actually. But anyhow, so moving on. So Divinity says she's going to try to get to 100 and maybe 108. Blame Susan. She be like that. I don't know who Susan is. Who is Susan? Susan, what's her face? Oh, Susan equals YouTube. Oh, I'm learning something. So, okay. Oh, CEO. It's in parentheses. Probably shouldn't say it out loud. So Sue did that. But all I know is it was not me. It was not I. So anyhow, have a good day. Good day, and good day to you, sir. To Kinky Streets, I'm saying that to, not to who knows. When we curse Susan, we are cursing you two. I'm gonna now I know. Every time you guys are going, that damn Susan. Now I know what you guys. Now I know what you're talking about. Because I thought there was just some poor lady named Susan that you didn't like. But anyhow, so anywho, 100 years old. What the hell kind of shape will I be in 38 years? I'm already like an old, I'm an old 62. I'm not even a young 62. So I don't know, man. Who knows? But I guess if I make it into my 80s or maybe 90, I guess I'd be happy. I guess I'd be satisfied with that. I don't know. It'd be a good run, I guess, huh? But the thing is, you just never know. You just never know, right? Kenneth Otto says, Doug and Bob McKenzie, good day, eh? Or, good day, eh? That'd be more Canadian. Good day, eh? Where's your toque? I had that album, that one album. The, was it Great White North or whatever? With Geddy Lee singing on that. I think he sang a couple songs, but they had that big hit, right? Whatever it was. Funny album, funny guys, Second City TV, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I was a fan. Yeah. All right, so I've gone over on my pre-trip. I still have to do a walk around. I still got to get out, do a little walk around, make sure the tires aren't flat, and make sure nothing's dangling and, you know, leaking. Make sure my lights are flashing. Make sure my headlights are working. All that good stuff. So I'm gonna do that, but you guys don't have to be a part of that. That's my thing. I don't need to drag you guys into the walk around, you know. That's a trucker thing. I'm done with my coffee already. That kind of sucks. Safety first, that's right, Lisa B. So anywho, his name was Gary. His mom had such a thick accent it sounded like Geddy. Geddy Lee's name was Gary? Take off to the Great White North. Oh yeah, that was, yeah, take off. It's a beauty way to go. Take off. Yeah. I was going to College of the Desert at the time, about 1981. I guess that came out somewhere around there. I remember I bought the album and I used to play that thing in my, and we had a house. I got a house for 4 of the roommates. It was a really nice house. And I'm the only one that had shit. These guys didn't have anything. I had a record player. I had like a stereo with some big ass speakers, and I had a TV. These guys, they didn't have shit. So everything that got played was like I was the boss of it, and I used to play that album all the time. And I don't know. These guys were all from like Brooklyn. I don't know if they really appreciated the humor or what, but I guess they did. But anywho. So everyone just started calling him Geddy, and it stuck. Geddy! Oh, I could kind of see that. Like, was she Scottish or something? Geddy! Hey, Geddy! Come here, Geddy! Yeah, I was the boss, man. So, I thought it was so interesting. I just read that recently. I can picture this one Ryan. Geddy! Yeah, yeah, like, I don't know. It sounds like she would be Scottish or something, right? Did it say she was Scottish? Or was it just like a French accent? Was she like French Canadian? Got it. I don't know. How would a French Canadian sound like? Got it. Got it. I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm picturing like a Scottish accent, like Geddy. Geddy, get in the house. I can't do a Scottish accent, obviously. Anyhow. Kenneth says, I didn't know that she was Polish, and her accent made Gary sound like Geddy. Oh, so she's Polish. Very interesting. What stupid! No. If you ever watched Laugh-In, you'd get that reference. Only old people know that reference, and that's just basically me, probably. Maybe Kenneth. About the same age, I guess. Anywho, I'm going to finish this last little gulp of coffee, so excuse me while I gulp. It's cold. Usually this thing keeps the coffee really hot, but I didn't have the lid on, so maybe that has something to do with it, John. Maybe the lid is the secret. That's what keeps the shit hot. See, because otherwise the hot just comes right out of it, just goes right out. So you got to put the lid on it, son. You got to put the lid on it. Oh, what'd I do? I dropped something. What the heck? My little sunscreen thing just fell. It just fell. I don't know. Did it fall or was it pushed? That's the question. That is the question, my friend. My friend, that is the question. That is the question. Yes, I am a French Canadian, and I am asking you a question right now. Was it pushed or did it fall? Yes. All of a sudden that just came. I don't know. It just came to me. I'm just a vessel. I'm just the voices that they just funnel through me, and I have no control over it. Sorry, folks. You just never know what you're gonna get when you're on the Trucker John show. You just never know. Oh, aren't all the Frenchmen drunk? Have you ever heard of a sober Frenchman? I have not. Come on, Elizabeth. You know. We're all drunk. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna sing a French song for you. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. No idea whatsoever. I am so full of surprises. You just never know what you're gonna get. You never know what you're gonna get. I'm putting away my shit. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting away the condiments. Look, they gave me a little thing of ketchup, which will go to waste. I'm so sorry. I hate to waste shit. But I did get 3 extra of these French vanilla creamers, and those will go in my refrigerator. Oh, no, 4. I got 4 extra French vanillas. So that will go into the refrigerator. That will go into the thing is back to the dash. Hopefully it doesn't start to fucking. That's where we had the problems earlier. Remember way back in the memory machine in the 63 minutes ago. Remember, kept disconnecting and I kept buffering. So hopefully that won't happen. I'm taking a chance. So if it does go out, it's because I put it back up on the dashboard there, like a big dummy. Hey, dummy. Yes, I do jest. I'm full of jest. I jest with you. I will jest because I'm a jester. Oh, I just had an epiphany. Is that where jester comes from? Oh, when you jest, it's like you're a jester. I just got that at 62 years old. I just now look. I'm recycling. Because you never know. I might need a fork again. So, let's see here. If you married a lady named Green, Lorne Getty, Wine Rib Lee. Gary Lorne Green, Wine Rib Lee. I don't get it. Lorne Green. I know Lorne Green. He was the guy in Bonanza, right? I got that much of it. I got that part of it. Anywho, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? I've gone off to the Ponderosa with that one, or Bonanza. Yep, you sure did. You're going off the reservation there, pal. Speaking of reservations, I just started watching Reservation Dogs. Have you guys ever seen that? Oh, except for Lisa Beach, because it doesn't watch TV. But I just started watching that on Hulu. That's a pretty good show. Just thought I'd mention it because I don't know. Why do I do anything that I do? I just do it, right? Just do it, man. I don't even ask questions or anything. I just do it. You know, I'm just a free form guy, whatever. I'm a range-free chicken. Wait, that didn't sound right. So I'm going to the back area here. Just want to put away my utensils and put away some of this stuff here. Oh yeah, this gin, put that in the fridge. Okay, put away that, put away this, put away that. And let me tidy this up a little bit. Let's hide that tag. It's very unsightly. Very unsightly. Please don't look at it. Okay. I got little baggies in here I can put stuff in. And all right, guys. So I will be seeing you hopefully on Thursday. For the next one. Thursday, the goal is 9 a.m. Today we got a little bit later start. Maybe I'll find a razor by then and shave this weird shit off. I don't know. So range free instead of free range. Yeah, I'm range free. Because I'm not in the range, right? Neil Peart is the only one who kept his name in the most famous version of Rush. Neil Peart. Did Neil Peart just die? Who was the drummer? Right, the drummer just died recently, fairly recently. But anyway, so, Thursday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. Be here or be. I was going to say the word, but I don't think I should say that. I don't know. The drummer. Be here or be in fear. How's that? I don't know. Be here or be clear. Make it clear. Tuesday, Thursday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. Thursday, I should probably be, I don't know, I might be back here again. I'm coming up north, back to California, doing some back and forth stuff. But I'll be somewhere on the road. So that reminds me, I'll be on the road and probably, maybe, who knows where I'll be, right? Who knows where I'll be? Well, I might be right here. I might be at some rest area on the side of the road. I might be in a Pilot or a TA or a Flying J. Or I might be, yeah, that's right, I might even be at a Walmart parking lot. You just never know. You just never know. All right. It's going down. It's going down. I'm hitting the road, Jack. I want to thank each and every single one of you for being here. I couldn't do it without you. So thank you so much. I'll see you in the chats around and other shows, I'm sure. Make sure if you see one of my videos to watch it, because they are the best motherfucking video on YouTube. And I wouldn't say that if it wasn't true. Always give a thumbs up or a thumb down. Who am I to tell you who to vote for? Just vote. And I'll see you Thursday. All right, guys. Hello, my name is John Fowler. I'm a truckin' across the USA, truckin', just every day I'm trucking. So what you got to say? I'd like to hear it today. Oh yeah, yeah. I'd like to hear it. Truckin' John OTR, Tuesday, Thursday, live streaming on YouTube, 9 a.m. Pacific time. Won't you join me, please? Ciao, everybody. I'll see you next time.